Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video, we're gonna be playing with Scrap Diva Designs new, let me see what it's called, the door tags number 2. And with this die set, guys, you're gonna get 2 sizes to create this beautiful tag. It's a door tag. And we're gonna create a card today. Thank you, baby. And we're gonna also use her new Christmas stamp that I'll have linked down below as well. So I got my hot glue gun working. I want to put this here, but we'll get to that good stuff later. So what you're gonna do is you get 2 sizes. I already put this bigger one together, so the same exact pieces that we're using you're gonna have in a bigger size. Let's go ahead and cut 2 of our base pieces, so whatever color you want your card base to be. And I did an open top fold on that one so that it opens like this. But for this one, I want to do a side one. So we're going to go ahead and take one of the 2. Line it up on your scoreboard. And I'm going to score 1/4 of an inch. You can do 1/2 of an inch, whatever you prefer. I prefer 1/4 of an inch. Okay. And we are going to set this to the side. And let's work on the base, the front. So let's go ahead and you're going to cut out a layering piece, which is going to be the background of your door. This is such a cute set, you guys. Let's go ahead and line that up. Now there is a piece in the die set to where if you want to make this a tag, you can put the little piece here and it's going to cut out that hole. But we're making a card and I'm pretty sure we're going to cover that up, so I'm not going to do that for this. Now while that's drying, I'm going to take some tulle and I'm going to glue this to my window. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue all over. And I'm going to glue this to my tulle. And I like to use, I have a magnetic craft mat. And so I love to use my magnets whenever I'm gluing really anything down. And that'll dry really nicely. You know, sometimes it's hard to get things to stick to tulle with just glue. All right, so we got that piece there. Let's go ahead and work on this while that's drying. So this is gonna open up. There's a hinge here. There's a score line that you probably can't see. And so we're basically gonna glue around the edge of this entire door, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Just around the edge. And you can line this up wherever you like on your card. I wanna do it right here. I want that little Santa to be peeking out of the door. And get that nice and adhered. And then you can fold on that score line if you like. You really don't need to. Let's just do it for this one. So you can put something really cute in here, like a little sentiment, a little peekaboo. I like how the little Santa's kind of peekabooing from there. All right, now our piece is nice and dry because we had it under that magnet. Guys, I'm telling you, those magnets, they work wonders when gluing, especially with sentiments. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna cut along the edge of this. I like to angle my scissors so that it cuts underneath a little bit without cutting the die cut. All right. So we'll go ahead and glue this. And again, we're gonna use that magnet because with tulle, it gets a little tricky with wet glue. So I'm just making sure that I'm putting enough glue, not too much. All right, and then we'll line that up. And then let's take our magnet, throw it right on top. So let me show you guys the other pieces while that is drying. You're gonna get this little sill for the bottom of your door. You get a wreath, some sprigs. There's some for the big, 4 for the big one, and then 4 for the small one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the sprigs. And then you get this adorable bow set, you guys. So let's glue the bow together. while that's drying, so we can throw our magnet, I like to just put glue in the center so that I could pop my bow up. Let me get that lined up. You know, it's a little tricky with glitter paper. All right, now our door is nice and glued, our sill. Let me get that glue off of there. Look at how cute. I shifted a little bit with my magnet. There we go. Okay, let's take our wreath. That should be about dry. Let's glue our wreath on. I just cut this out of, die cut all these out of white cardstock, and then I used my, I'm gonna put this like in the middle. No, right here. I kind of want that Santa, you know, to be visible. Use my magnet. I cut out of white cardstock, and then I colored it with my alcohol ink markers. So let's go ahead and glue this to the bottom of the door. And I'm gonna glue that right on the bottom so that my door can still open with no problem. You don't wanna block that door, okay? Then we can take our bow and we're gonna put it, I gotta put it on top. So I'm gonna glue the entire bottom. Again, use those magnets, guys. Just pop it on there. And that's about it. All we have to do, let's go ahead and glue my little bow on here. I went ahead and I stapled some lace. I feel like I'm putting this on the wrong way. Did I glue it the wrong way? Oh, it's fine. And I made sure to just do it right on the hinge. But since this one we're gonna do a side fold, I don't think it really matters. And I gotta put another bow there. And I'm not liking that. I'm gonna turn it the right way. So stick that there. Look how pretty, you guys. And you can pop that bow up like so. And then I'm gonna use one of her sentiments. This one says bright. And let's go ahead and glue it down. I'm gonna glue that down, making sure not to close the door off. Okay, so I still want my door to open. Doesn't have to open much. Good job. So there we go, guys. Look at how cute this tag is. Little card. Let's go ahead and glue this one together really quickly. I'm not gonna decorate it up like I did the other one. I just wanna show you guys how to do this card. I'm gonna embellish it with her winter flower. I have to cut out more because I used all mine up that I created. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna fold this back and bring it back up. And we're gonna put glue right where we scored. And you're gonna simply match these up and attach it. So I like to use this technique to create shape cards. You can do it with any shape, really. And let me get my bone folder. What did I do with it that quickly? Just gonna give it a good crease. And there goes your little card. Now we can go ahead and we can, let me fold this down all the way because I should have stamped this first. Let's go ahead and grab her stamp set, which has so many cute sentiments. Let's do Happy Holidays. Let me get my stamp block. That I literally just had. Okay, so my stamp block is hiding from me right now. So all I did though was use some embossing ink. Versamark is what I use. And then I used this new embossing powder that I got, opaque bright white and super fine. And I sprinkled it on, and then I heat embossed it to get this beautiful white stamp image. All right, guys, so I have everything linked down below. Don't forget to use code Poochie10 to save 10% off your entire purchase with anything on scrapdivadesigns.com. I'll be sure to list everything down below. If I'm missing anything, guys, just leave me a comment, and I will be sure to link whatever product it is that I said I would link and I forgot about. I do want to add another, yeah, I want to add that right there. So make sure you guys leave me a comment. Let me know if you grab this die set. It is a must-have. I have some more ideas. I hope I have the time to create something else with this because this is such a cute set. All right, I'll do a video on how this one turned out, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, everyone.